want to see something cool?
Good morning, my fellow dragons. My name is Sickening, and today we'll be taking a deep and thoughtful dive into dragon culture in modern media. Be sure to please subscribe and share on Fur Affinity. Also donate to my Patreon, subscribe and like. Follow me and donate on my OnlyFans, please, I'm going broke. There are, of course, many ways we can interpret dragons in today's friendly and not at all hostile and toxic political environment. But what if I were to tell you that there is in fact only one way, and one way only, to present dragons correctly? Keep watching this video so I can get further into the YouTube algorithm, and hopefully by the end of this video, you'll be less of a dumbass and more of a dragon ass. Let's take a peek at some very popular examples of dragons being mentioned in modern culture, and analyze them to figure out just how wrong they portrayed dragons.
Example number 1.
Kung Fu Panda is about a big fat panda played by famous classical and soul R&B legend Jack Black. The story itself is barely passable in terms of its quality, but there is one fatal flaw that was overlooked by the writers at Disney. You see, towards the end of the film, Master Turtle is about to choose the next dragon warrior, but this in itself is a huge gaping plot hole. None of the characters in the scene are actually dragons. How can you have a dragon warrior if there is no dragon? And just to substantiate my point so that people on the internet don't get angry at me, Tigress is a tiger, Crane is a crane, Monkey is a gorilla, Mantis is small, and Snake is a euphemism for something very inappropriate. Shame on you, Pixar. But stuff gets even more confusing when Po is chosen as the next dragon warrior, making Master Tortoise look like a big dumbass. Now, I know exactly what you're thinking, because I am smart. The third film in the DC cinematic universe has Po fight an evil person named Kai, and Po uses the power of the dragon warrior to become a dragon. This is in fact what we call false visual misguidedness. You may think he is now a dragon, but the movie has actually tricked your tiny little brain into thinking so. Po is not a dragon, he is using his power as a fursuit to distract Kai. With this undisputable knowledge, we can now confirm with full confidence that furries do in fact exist in the multiverse. God help us all.
Example number 2.
Bartok the Magnificent is a feature-length film from the 1960s, similar to that of the talking animal genre of movies such as Stuart Little 2 and the everlasting masterpiece Garfield 2: A Tale of Two Kitties. All is going well in the kingdom of Far Far Away until the movie's lead supporting role character Ludmilla drinks a magical potion originally intended to revive Shrek's late wife, Fiona. What follows is a series of close-up shots of her drinking said magically magical magic potion. To the average viewer, these may seem completely unnecessary, perhaps offensive in some regards, but what if I were to tell you that it gives us vital visual information about character? Because remember, character is almost as important as action scenes, but action scenes will always be way cooler. Fact. What follows after this is what the children of today's generation call a transformation scene, or TF for short. This is why popular anime series Transformers is now known as TFers, to avoid any controversy. During this stunning display of elegant and beautiful visuals brought to life by famous animator Vivzipop, we see that Ludmilla's breasts are miraculously enhanced, which has led to worldwide praise from critics for good boob representation. Because remember, boobs must be big or I'm really not that interested. Quote, at CavDragon. This scene alone would have made it onto my top 5 greatest WTF moments of all time, but unfortunately it makes one fatal mistake. Ludmilla is not a dragon. She does not possess any wings, and therefore no way of quick travel, so it is with great regret that I must grade Ludmilla with a 1 out of 10. A failure for dragon representation in modern media.
Example number 3.
An enormous cough. The audience is joining in. They're on their feet, coughing their...
Next, let's take a giant whiff of a rather peculiar example, this time of humans thinking they are dragons. The average British family from Manchester goes on holiday at least once every 5 years. However, in the hit television show Benidorm, we see a northern family go abroad once every year to France. With this knowledge, however, we can conclude that this is a very unrealistic representation of British families, and that this show has absolutely no integrity or value to anyone. But there is one moment that made my scales shiver with fear. The titular main characters are arguing with each other at the resort, which, for the average British family, means everything is going absolutely fantastic, until we reach a certain point where the guests at the Solana Hotel are pitted against one another in an arm wrestling competition. The plot then reaches near climax as Jeff faces off against Potato, but physically his human body is not strong enough. It is at this crucial moment where Potato taunts Jeff, calling him a big baby, to which Jeff suddenly responds, "Wow." I was shivering for hours in my armchair after those special words were uttered, disbelief coursing through my every scale. One can only conclude from this controversial yet powerful scene that Jeff does indeed say he is a dragon. But saying that, I do hate to be the one to burst the bubble of hope, because again, we have a glaring and problematic problem with the way this scene is presented. You see, Jeff makes the claim that he is a dragon, but there is no TF scene to prove his baseless point. That, and he also loses the fight. If he were a dragon, the fight would have been over in approximately 0.01 254 689 2323 1 second. Another proven failure for dragon representation in modern media. In conclusion, what have we learned here today by using our powers of video analysis and assessment? Well, to be quite honest, dragon representation is without a doubt in a state of absolute turmoil. It is so bad to the point where I must simply ask, is it really that hard to get right? And do I have to do everything myself? So, now that we know why dragon culture is so awful in modern media, please allow me to explain how to do it in the objectively most correct manner. Firstly, you must always remember that you need
soon to be Deep Dark Lair McDonald's. Okay, so, Wayne? Whoa! Yeah. These guns are for safety reasons. Repeat what I said. These guns are for safety reasons. Whoa, picking up speed. What's happening? What's happening? What the hell? What's happening? What a... Wow, that was very, very lucky. Hey, I'm on ground.
Hey, look, there's that restaurant we keep running into again.
Oh, God. Initiate cable. Psh, pink. What the? We have arrived. Oh my, a customer. Hey, can I come in yet? No. You stay there. Got business to take care of. Yeah, you keep running into the store, don't you? Yeah. Well, what? Wake up. What? Wake up. Okay, I'm scared. Wake up! Wake up! Wake up, Jack! What a hangover.
Oh, thank God you're awake.
Hey, do you want to buy anything? Oh, not you. Would you like to order anything? Order this. Oh, damn it, not again. I have so gotta stop taking all this cheeseburger stuff. Giving me nightmares.
So if you have been listening attentively, you now have all the tools and the vital knowledge you need to present dragons objectively in modern culture like a smart person. Thank you for watching, and remember to please subscribe and follow me on Twitter for more Hogwarts Legacy, and please donate to my Patreon within the next 24 hours or I'll have to file for bankruptcy. Cheers, and have a dragontastic day.